Alright guys, we're talking about the future of the FullMetalKendo channel. I figured out the direction for this channel, and it's about social justice. It's about justice. It's about morality. It's about all the stuff I talk about nowadays because, to be honest with you, I hate people in certain communities, and I mean primarily, predator catching communities, and some of the weird communities that you have on YouTube. Some of them are really, really bad, man. Let me tell you, they're really, really bad. Especially the predator catchers. Have you seen those guys? They do a lot of immoral shit. A lot of immoral shit that they should not be doing. Number one, the difference between doing something immoral and doing something, like, with the ethics and the, ethical nature that you're supposed to be doing them in, there's a big difference, right? Because if you, for example, terrorize businesses because you're not getting your way, I'm sorry, that's not the way to go. It's not the way to go. It's a piece of shit move. If you, for example, go after somebody who's, you sit there and you freaking talk about, I don't know, you go after somebody because they're freaking mentally challenged, right? They're mentally challenged, and I'm talking about Predator Catcher's PA going after that guy, That guy, one of those catches he did. Those catches. Oh my god, the catches. He's so arrogant, bruh. Like, he's the most arrogant motherfucker I've ever had to deal with. Most arrogant guy I've ever had to deal with. Number one, you're sitting there and you're just re-uploading this shit for no fucking reason, even though it's getting you banned from fucking YouTube twice. Okay, you don't see any problem with it. You're arrogant, you're a piece of shit, and you should never have existed in the first place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if nobody likes my tone here, but I get very pissed off when I talk about immoral shit that people do and some of the stupid shit they do and the selfish things they do. I get pissed the fuck off, okay? I'll be honest here. I'm fucking pissed. And by the way, Predator Catcher's PA, even if that is your friend in the freaking voice clips, I'm pretty sure you just forwarded your freaking the voice clips to him to forward to me, but if that is technically your friend, it shows a lot about your character. Okay, it shows a lot about your character. Because you sat there and you hang out with this guy, right? You hang out with this guy. You talk to this guy. And you don't see a problem with the type of language he uses. You don't have a problem with the type of stuff he says. The way he like legitimately, excuse my language, I don't even know what I just said. I think it was mispronounced English. You literally, legitimately think that what this guy says to other people is okay. He uses the word autistic as an insult. He uses the R word, and you know which R word I'm talking about. It's not the rape word, right? It's mentally R, right? Mentally R. You know what I'm talking about. The type of people you hang out with shows what type of fucking piece of shit person you are. And I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm not going to apologize for calling you a piece of shit. I'm not even going to apologize about that video that you were so pissed about and everyone else is so pissed about. You know why? Because, number one, I'm not sorry about talking about an allegation made against you by another YouTuber. I'm not sorry about that. Now, I will say, I can't prove that you actually did it. I have said this. I said allegedly and allegations throughout the video. But like I said, I can't prove that you did it. And I'm not going to sit there and try to. It's ridiculous. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my fucking time. I can say that I will talk about allegations made against you, Chet Goldstein, and other stuff, like, or even protect the innocent, if any come out. I will talk about that shit, okay? And obviously, I like to have at least some proof that there's a consistent pattern of immorality on your part. And trust me, there's a lot of bad shit. Obviously, I know you live in Section 8 housing, which is not bad, right? I mean, you come from Pennsylvania, so it's probably a lot worse of a state, at least in my view, because it's a lot bigger and there's a lot more poor people in Pennsylvania. And they send a lot of the homeless people here from Pennsylvania. It's weird, man. It's so weird. But specifically, one of the problems is that the people you hang out with, the people you associate with, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. Look at the way that guy talked. If that is indeed him and not you. And if it's you, it's even worse. If it's you, it's even worse. I'm sorry, you don't use the word autistic to freaking, like, insult somebody. You don't use that word to insult anybody. It's stupid. It's a dumb, immature move. And from what I read about this guy, I'm pretty sure he lives in Pennsylvania, right? Unless it's the wrong guy I found. But, you know, he's like 46 and he's using this fucking language. It shows your character. It shows that you have no character. You have no morals. You do this shit just to get famous. You don't do this shit for a good cause. You don't catch predators for a good cause. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. The only other thing I want to mention is freaking Chuck Goldstein, because he's a riot, man. He's sitting there trying to make me feel bad for going, oh, you're sitting there calling me racist AF, and yet you're going after this guy, and he's black. And people are trying to use the race card against against me because of Predator Catchers PA. Number one, Chuck Goldstein, aka, Predator Catchers, or no, Predator Poachers, sorry, or PP Southeast Texas. Didn't you go after EDP for the same type of allegations? I mean, I'm pretty sure you did. The only difference is you did it because you could get famous. I did it because I'm a morally decent person, and I want to talk about morality and why you should not be like these fucking idiots. I don't do this for views. Think I get much views about with my videos? No, I don't. And I don't care. It's never been about the views for me. I'm sorry. I do not care about views. I don't care about likes or any of that stuff. I don't care about making money on here. This is a hobby. I do this shit for fun. That's all I do this shit for. I don't make any money off this, okay? I do not make any money off this. But the fact that you're sitting there criticizing me because I'm almost 30 years old. You said I'm in my 30s. Number one, I'm not 30 yet. I'm 29. I'm only 6 years older than you. And you look 40, by the way. You look 40. I'll mention that. You do look 40 years old. But I guess we have to try to weasel our way out of a conversation, right? Because you're anti-Semitic, you're a bigot, and you're racist as fuck. Oh, and you might have done questionable things in the past, in the name of predator catching. Questionable things. I'm not talking about the EDP thing. I'm talking about the other thing. Where you ask girls who either were underage or look underage for nude pictures so you could send them to the predators. Yeah. Oh, when you talk about you raping a baby. Yeah. I mean that's pretty pathetic. And you could say, oh, that's hearsay. No, it's not. It came from his mouth. There's video footage of it. There's video footage of it. Just like there's video footage of EDP going after a cupcake. Come on, man. Oh, come on. You're not that stupid to freaking make that claim, right? Yeah, I hope you're not that stupid. I've seen the video. You can look for it on YouTube, and it's probably there. It's probably still there. So PP Southeast Texas, do not challenge me. Predator Catchers PA, stay off YouTube, don't challenge me. Because, you're already off YouTube. You violated terms of service once, right? And then you violate it again by ban evading. It's absurd, man. It's absurd. And Protect the Innocent hasn't said anything to me. She's just ignoring me at this point. So I have no issues with it, and I'm pretty sure she's going in a new direction anyway from what her video said. I watched the rest of it, and I was like, okay, so the channel's going in a new direction, I guess. Probably there will still be predator catching videos, but hopefully no going to businesses and trying to terrorize people, because that will be flagged for terrorism immediately by me immediately as soon as I see it. So who knows, it might be terminated. She might get terminated from that channel. Who knows though, because I know she has a second channel too, right? And she might just start uploading there, and if she uploads the same videos like that idiot from Pennsylvania, I'm sorry, You're done, bud. You're done. Guys, here's the thing. I don't hate you, predator catchers. I just want you to change your fucking ways, okay? Stop being a fucking piece of shit and just start, you know. I know that we're 10 minutes in. We haven't even gotten to the introduction, okay? I just wanted to make this clear. I want you to change your ways. Be moral, be ethical, be a good, decent person, and try to do the right thing. Don't put money first or fame first, like freaking, let's see, what was that his name from Canada? Wasn't it Justin something? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Justin, goddamn, I'm in pain. Obviously I said his name. So yeah, it's like, you know, just be a moral, decent person, and don't upload any questionable content. Questionable. No going after people with severe mental disabilities, guys. No terrorizing businesses, guys. No racism or any of that other stuff that I mentioned. Just good old trying to do a good job. I mean, you can make money from it, okay? Because if you're monetized by YouTube, I can't say anything about that because I don't care about that. You know, I'm not in charge of YouTube. I can't say anything about any of that shit. But I just want to see good, decent people doing decent jobs at freaking predator catching, okay? And I will say there's a lot of questionable stuff, but listen, if you even think for a moment this person might have a mental disability, you walk away. You either walk away or you say, look, just give me your, you know, your whoever's in charge of your phone number, and I'm gonna tell them what you did, and then, you know, that's it. Just walk away. Because the cops aren't going to do anything about that. They can't do anything about that. Because the guy is mentally disabled. He can't comprehend right and wrong. You know? You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, terrorizing businesses, look, that's just going to get you in legal trouble, right? It's going to get you in legal trouble. Cerulean gym leader, you're not going to be able to escape that shit. You're not going to be able to escape that shit. It's ridiculous that you're desperately trying to get the views just by doing this shit. It's like absurd. Do you think this is what people want to see on YouTube? That you're terrorizing people and terrorizing businesses? This is what your simps want to see, right? Your simps. No one listens to simps. Not even... I don't listen to simps. You think I simp for anybody? Dude, if I met a famous celebrity, right? Let's just say I met, like, I don't know, Ariana Grande. I wouldn't simp for her. I probably wouldn't even acknowledge her existence. To be honest with you. Probably wouldn't. I would assume I would not. Yeah. Ask me a question. I don't know. Over there somewhere. Like where's the grapes? In the produce section. I don't know. I know I don't work for a grocery store, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, that's the whole. I just wanted to get that out of the way before we talk about the meat of the video. So I should probably put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video to skip to 13 minutes if you want the actual introduction. So the introduction to this channel, we are going to talk about morality. We're going to talk about, you know, ethics. We're going to talk about the toxicity of YouTube and YouTube communities, right? We're going to talk about all these things. We're going to talk about real bad people in this community. I'm sorry, but we have to address this. We have to address the really bad people in this community. There's a lot of them that I can name, including the likes of, for example, Review Tech USA. I mean, he's one of the worst that I've seen, right? Because on Twitter he's sitting there talking about, like, the transgender people are horrible. They want to be treated like another person. It's like, what the fuck are you saying here, bro? You're sitting there saying a person doesn't deserve to be treated like a person. Like, they don't. I mean, granted, I don't think anybody needs special treatment, right? I don't think anybody needs special treatment. They just need to friggin', you know. They need to, you know, they need to work hard and make a name for themselves. But you don't sit there and say they deserve to get harassed or whatever the frick you said about freaking transgender people. It's absurd. It's absurd, man. It's absurd. There's several other people too that Review Tech USA has always been a piece of shit. Let's just be honest here. He's always been a piece of shit. The only videos I will say that I genuinely liked from Review Tech USA, which is one of the first reasons why I subscribed to him, was the dating videos. He would talk about, you know, the girls he's dated and stuff, and the crazy freaking things they did, and let me tell you, that was hilarious. Now that I think of, Jesus, tell me this is still going. Okay, it's still going. But yeah, it's like, you know, I like talking about that stuff. You know, I enjoy the life stuff, but we need to talk about this community and some of the bad things going on in the community, and some of the horrible like people that exist within the community on the internet. You know, we need to talk about this stuff. There are some names I won't mention. You know, but like, for example, I don't think I'm going to talk about locals, but we're going to talk about other people, right? We're going to talk about other people. We're going to talk about some of the fucked up shit people are doing out there, and it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting time. And if you're wondering, why are you talking about this? I'm just like, bruh, I have 2 other channels with different focuses than this one. If you don't want to be on this one, hearing about some of the immoral things people are doing, some of the horrible things people are doing, I don't know, don't subscribe or just unsubscribe. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I have no idea what to tell you. But that's what we're focusing on. I'll be fine at the end of the day. We're going to talk about this stuff. So if you want to talk about, if you want to hear about this stuff, you know, that's what we're going to talk about. Okay? Alright, see you later.